Justice and Constitutional Affairs Minister Norbert Mao has described orders by the Electoral Commission and security that voters should go home after voting as unlawful.
And for them, protecting the vote means they must watch every step. And there is no law that stops you from watching every step. That's why even our courts are open.
Mao, who is also a lawyer, explained that the law allows voters to witness the vote counting process regardless of their numbers, noting that the law must be respected.
The law says when the voting has ended, the presiding officer will count the ballots in the presence of voters who are present to witness. And it does not even say that those who should witness are 2, 5, 10 or 20. Even if a polling station has 500, if the 500 are interested in witnessing, the law does not stop them from being around. It's very important that we implement the law as it is. Laws are not suggestions. Laws are commands. So we should not create any anxiety in the minds of the public.
He explained that voters should instead be asked not to crowd in the polling stations, since they want to be vigilant and prevent vote rigging.
Actually, the right thing to say is don't crowd in the voting area. Nobody needs to tell me that go home. Now, when you tell people to go home, you are activating unnecessary suspicion in the minds of the people. Remember, based on the cases in court, there are many instances of rigging in our country. And the reason why people want to be there witnessing is because they want to avoid that rigging.
He told NTV during an interview that denying voters the chance to witness the vote counting process may be tantamount to legal challenges, including demands for vote recounts.
It may even be a ground for petitioning the results of an election that voters were denied the right to witness. Somebody may even demand a recount and say, we never witnessed, so please come and count in our presence. So we need to avoid controversies.
He also criticized the security and urged them to restrain from violence, noting that the election process must remain peaceful.
Let us put Uganda first. Let us continue to realize that the elections will come and go, but Uganda must remain united. I call upon our security forces, the police and the army. Let us exercise restraint. The force must be equal to the danger, not more than the danger. The use of excessive force is totally unacceptable.
Mao also explained that 2026 to 2031 will be a transition period for the government of national unity in Uganda.
Whether it is a government of national unity or not, but there must be enhanced cooperation among political parties to build consensus on what sort of Uganda we need. And then after 2031, we implement the consensus. That can only be done between 2026 and 2031. And then, of course, we must be sure that in case of anything, everybody must defend the Constitution, especially the army. I have been assured by senior military officers that they will defend the Constitution as it is.
Norbert Mao described the recent directive by the Electoral Commission and the security ordering voters to stay away from polling stations after voting as unlawful, saying that this would create unnecessary suspicion among the public. Norbert Mao has also asked for a conducive working environment between the media and state actors. In a similar way, Norbert Mao also asked the security to refrain from violence, saying that this undermines the freedom of expression and a free and fair election. Uganda heads to polls on the 15th of January 2026. I am Emi Daniel Ojara for NTV in Gulu City.